quadratic equation with one solution. The quadratic equation 4x squared plus bx plus 9 equals 0 has only one solution. Find the solution. There's a problem here. They put a b instead of an actual number. We don't know what b is, and if we don't know what b is, then we can't find our solution. We can find b, though, because they gave us a clue. They told us that this quadratic equation only has one solution, and that means that the discriminant, b squared minus 4ac, must be equal to 0. So using that information, and since we know a and c, we can find our b. So b squared minus 4 times a is the leading coefficient, so times 4, then times c, which is 9, equals 0. b squared minus 4 times 9 is 36, times 4 is 144, equals 0. Then we add 144 to both sides to get b alone. Those cancel because they're additive inverses. b squared is equal to 144. So to solve for b, we must square root both sides. The square root of b squared is b, and the square root of 144 is 12. Now that we know what b is, we can use the quadratic formula to find our solution. And that is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, that's the discriminant right there, all divided by 2a. Again, since we know it only has one solution, that meant that our discriminant was 0. So this is just the square root of 0, and the square root of 0 is just 0. So really we can get rid of this whole thing right here, and we just have that x equals negative b divided by 2a. So x is the opposite of b. We found b earlier. b is 12, so negative 12 divided by 2 times a, which is 4. So that's negative 12 divided by 8, which simplifies. We can divide numerator and denominator by 4. Negative 12 divided by 4 is negative 3, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. So the solution is x equals negative 3/2. That's where our parabola intersects the x-axis in this case. This would be the x value of our vertex, but it's also the solution of the quadratic equation.